Mark this day, November 5th, as the greatest day in history. Okay, maybe not quite that much, but we still have amazing news. The first Brickafig kit is here, ladies and gentlemen, and it is here to stay. This is the World War II Kettenkrad. Dave, are you as excited about this as I am? Because I am, quite frankly, ecstatic.
I haven't been this excited since I asked Debbie McClain out for a date in the 12th grade.
On a different subject, here is the kit, and I am going to take you through all the details. We're going to talk about the history and talk about kind of how this kit came to be and all that kind of juicy stuff. Also, the price. So, yes, you want to stick around for this video. Let's dive in. Did you actually fall?
Yes.
So, the Kettenkrad is a German utility vehicle, but Dave, can you tell us more about what this actually is?
Maybe.
We'll give it your best.
All right, I'll give it my best shot. The Kettenkrad is one of the most unusual and distinctive vehicles of any war. It was you've heard the phrase half man, half beast. This thing was half motorcycle, half track. And it could do amazing things. It had incredible off-road capabilities. It could go through seas of mud in a single bound. Up mountain hills, through forest trails. It could go everywhere and was used in every aspect of the war on the Eastern Front. During the cold Russian winter, it held up well, and also in North Africa with the Africa Corps. It actually did a lot of things. It could tow anti-tank guns, ammunition trailers. It was used to lay cable, and of course also to transport troops. It also, as the war progressed and saving fuel became a priority, it was used to actually tow Messerschmitts and fighter planes onto the runway for takeoff, just to save a little bit of fuel.
And that's why I said utility vehicle. They
They made it this size because it was the smallest vehicle that they could fit inside the hold of a Junkers 52 transport plane. There was over 8,000 of these babies built during the war, and they're just pretty amazing. Its top recommended speed was 44 miles per hour, which made it the fastest tracked vehicle in World War II.
That is pretty fast for the time.
And the steering is really interesting. You could use the handlebars and the front wheel to steer under normal conditions, but if you had to make abrupt turns or whatnot, you actually could just move the handlebars all the way to one side or to the other, and that gave you kind of like a tank-like performance, where you could, almost like a zero turn mode, where you could turn abruptly. So it was advanced technology. It got the job done, and over 8,000 of them, if I haven't mentioned, were made during the war, and the ones that have remained, which are actually more than you would think, because they were really built durable and rugged, they are sought after collector's items.
Yes.
So
I want one now.
I do too.
Yes. Anyway, but the Kettenkrad is very interesting. When I first saw this, I was just immediately kind of blown away by how unique it is. Out of pretty much every World War II vehicle. So yeah, I thought, hey, this is a really good idea. Also from the Saving Private Ryan, that is a movie, a very famous movie. This is in it as well. So that was kind of the initial inspiration to make this as our first kit, to be a little bit of a movie reference, but also just a very unique vehicle. But anyway, there are 6 different printed elements on here. We have all the stuff, and we'll show this up close in a minute. But you do get all the pieces, so this is a complete kit. It is $70, which I know is a little bit high, but it costs us a ton of time, a ton of money to put this thing together, and we only have 6 available right now. Now, if there is more demand, we will print more. It will just be a pre-order. So right now, if you go on the website and you order one, unless it says pre-order, you are buying it and it will be shipped out immediately. We're just kind of gauging, how much of a market there is for kits. But this is, you get all the pieces, you get all the printed elements, you do get a minifigure, and you also get the tracks. So these are Lego track links, not Brickmanias, but those are Lego. So here it is from the front, and our first printed element is right there, and it's basically the information plate that was actually printed on the actual vehicle itself, and that's just the information plate there. As you can see, the tracks do move as well, and it has the correct number of track links. Back here is MK, which is a little homage to the designer, and also the number plate there. You got some scratches and bullet hole there, which is pretty cool to see. And then also up top we have these little hatches that were actually on the thing. I'll show up some reference images that shows that. And then also a grill plate as well. So yeah, a lot of stuff here. Taking the minifig out there, he can sit in there. He can also stand up if you wanted him to. But he is fully 3D 60 printed right there. So yeah, and also a German cap as well, Lego face, and so he's pretty cool. Basically kind of representing like kind of a utility worker around the base kind of man. Not really necessarily in combat, but just, you know, helping around, laying up some cable, doing some stuff like that. So there you go. This might be sold separately, so keep an eye on that if you're just looking for the minifigure. And then you do have space for 2 minifigures, one as the driver and one in the back. In the back as well, there is a hitch there, which you can attach artillery or stuff like that. Maybe in the future we'll have some instructions on something like that. But yeah, it's a very cool kit. It does roll, especially on like a carpeted surface and stuff. It does a lot better than this smooth table. This does twist, and I'm also going to hand it off to Matthew, the actual designer of this set, because I did not design this. He did, and he did a fantastic job. So I'm going to let him take over and talk to you about the building process.
Hi, I'm here to talk about designing Brickafig's first kit, the World War II German Sd.Kfz.2 Kettenkrad. The initial idea to make this into a kit actually came up during a live stream, and after we finalized that that's what we wanted to do, and I was given the task of designing it, I was pretty excited. I got to work pretty fast, went through a lot of books I had, went online, got a lot of reference pictures, especially go for ones like this. Very helpful for me. Don't really know why, but I like them. And then going off that, I just kind of started building something up. It's a very interesting small vehicle. So there were a lot of different things I had to do, like just giving it small size, but at the same time having the treads, but with a motorcycle, like it's so weird. But it ended up going pretty well. One of the main things though, that I said, if I'm going to do this, I need to get all the wheels in correctly. And that actually went pretty well. So you can see they're all 5 track wheels and then the drive wheel up front. Due to the fact that it's such a small vehicle, I wasn't able to do a ton of detail on it, but I was able to get a few things in, especially when you combine that with the printed parts. But for example, you have like tail light, the hitch, front, it can be spun so you can, if you have it in a mock, you can have it so that they're driving or they're turning somewhere, I don't know. Simple, easy stuff like that. It's nothing super fancy, but it's definitely, in my opinion, cool little kit and worth picking up. But yeah, that's about it.
Now that we're back, here is the packaging right here. And so this is our standard minifigure packaging. And open it up, and you have your information, as all of our stuff comes with. The World War II up there, Kettenkrad, and a beautiful image of the Kettenkrad in an action pose. And then you open it up, trifold, has a big history right there, which is very cool. And then also you got some more pictures, and says set designed by Matthew Kleckner. And then this is also just an overview of the Kettenkrad as well, some more information, because there's just a ton of facts about this. But yep, there it is. You will have separate baggie for all the printed elements there, and then of course your minifigure as well, and then a separate bag of all the track links, and there should be 4 extra track links in there, so there you go. And then all your parts as well. So that's how it comes assembled, and also instructions as well will be in the box. Kettenkrad, and it's basically just kind of like what Lego does with their poly bags, which is a fold out, so you can see all the steps there. And then a very fun detail is that we add where it has printed elements, you can see that the printed elements are being put on there. So there you go. That's, I'm pretty sure, everything there is about this. And of course this is all available at Brickafig.com, and we have other stuff as well, so yeah, go over and check that out. So if you would like any more stuff, just please comment down in the description what you would like to see. I can't guarantee that we will make it, but we will try our best. And if you don't want to, you want to make it a little more private, or if you have some questions for me or whatever, hit me up on the Brickafig Instagram page, link in the description. You can also just, that's where you get instant updates. So I'll like tell you like when the release dates are, packaging updates. You get to see kind of the behind the scenes stuff over there. So yeah, you might want to go follow that page. Yeah, I'm super excited for the future of this. We are not gone. We are just getting started, my friends. Just getting started with kits, more minifigs. Also, another thing, this is just kind of an ask. If you had anything like, what kind of printed elements would you want for MOCs? We did the wood boards. We had pretty good reception to those. We're going to probably do different links and possibly different grains as well. But what other stuff would you like to see? I would really like to kind of expand that line of our business. And as well as our minifig line, would you like to see more World War II stuff? Would you like us to go into like stuff that hasn't been done before more? I mean, I just kind of need to gauge, what you guys want, as well as I will do what I want, because at the end of the day, I'm doing the stuff I would want to do, yeah, I'm just super excited, and big thank you to Matthew. He did an amazing job on this, and this would not be possible. I just cannot do vehicles. My big claim to fame is this, my friends. Now, I love this. This is from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. There's no way I could do something like this. So, Matthew, just thank you so much. You are incredible, and be looking out for more stuff. Go follow his pages as well. His TikTok. Look at Mr. K is his name on there. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that good stuff. But, yeah, big thank you to Matthew. He did an amazing job. And he has other stuff as well. If you like this design, he has other designs that are available on the website. They're just instructions, but maybe they'll be turned into kits in the future. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please go by. Thank you.